On the sacred slopes of Mount Kailash, where the air itself feels ancient and the silence carries wisdom, Goddess Parvati lived in calm and grace. Yet even a goddess sometimes desires something simple, a quiet moment, a little solitude, and space to be with her own thoughts. Parvati realized that in a world of gods, spirits, and endless visitors, privacy was a rare blessing. So one day, she decided to create a guardian, someone who would belong only to her. She took the sacred paste from her own body, mixed with sandalwood and turmeric, and lovingly shaped it into the form of a child. With divine breath, she gave him life, and the child opened his eyes. He looked at Parvati and felt, without being taught, that she was his entire world. Parvati smiled and said, "Stand at this doorway. Let no one enter until I return." The boy stood tall, proud to be trusted with such an important task. Soon after, Lord Shiva returned to Kailash. At the entrance stood a child he had never seen before. Shiva asked gently, "May I enter?" The boy replied firmly, "No one may pass without my mother's permission." Shiva smiled at first, thinking it a playful test. But the boy did not move, not for requests, not for commands. Even Shiva's attendants tried to persuade him, but the child remained unmoved. For the boy, Parvati's words were law. A conflict arose, not from anger, but from misunderstanding. In the heat of that moment, Shiva, unaware of the truth, struck the boy, and the child fell lifeless. Her sorrow shook the cosmos, not as rage, but as the grief of a mother who had lost her child. The universe seemed to pause. Parvati emerged and saw her son lying still. Shiva realized what had happened, and for the first time, even he felt helpless. To restore what was broken, Shiva commanded, "Bring me the head of the first noble being you find." The head that came was that of an elephant, wise, gentle, and strong. Shiva placed the elephant's head upon the boy's body and breathed life into him once more. The child rose again, now transformed. Shiva named him Ganesha, leader of the Ganesha, and lord of all beginnings. He blessed him, saying, "Before any work begins, your name shall be remembered first." Parvati embraced her son, knowing that her guardian would now protect not only her door, but the doorways of the world. And that is why, even today, before we begin anything new, we remember Ganesha first, because the greatest power in the universe was born from a mother's love and a child's loyalty. And so, Ganesha became the remover of obstacles, not through force, but through loyalty, devotion, and love.
Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.